We've landed on a new island. Thank you all so much for joining me on this mission. Let's jump out and get started. Okay, so the first thing I like to do is look around. I pause it and see what is around us that we can use for resources. So this is a pretty good island. It has lots of trees right off the bat and lots of, well, not lots of stone, but it does have stone. And then I look for deposits to see if there's any infinite deposits, and I don't see any. Okay. So we're going to have to expand pretty quickly to get the resources we need. Let's see what the objectives are. To build a small monument. So for that you need, some things that we don't currently have. So we're going to have to look for that stuff. And I'm guessing down here it says find coal and iron. We're going to have to find those resources as well. So it gives you an idea of what you need to do right here. You need residences. You obviously need lumber. Expand. And a workshop is for research to build better buildings and upgrade and sort of that kind of stuff. So we need a lumberjack, and I have it paused right now just because I already know what I have to put down right off the bat. I just always forget where he is. There he is. So we need a lumberjack over here. We're going to flip him around so our path is facing the right way. And we'll get him a little bit closer there. Okay, and we're going to need a sawmill, which we're also going to need a forester, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Otherwise I might forget. It's been known to happen. It has been known to happen, guys. We're also going to need a well. I'm going to stick that little boy over there. And I don't like to build too much too fast, but there are a few things that we'll let them go ahead and get started on that. That I know I need right off the bat, so we'll do that. Alright, let's go ahead and expand the road out this way, because I know we're going to go out that way. I know we're going to go this way. We'll do the little path here, here, and here. Okay, so I went ahead and put in a mine shaft and put the roads in. I'm going to show you what you can do with the houses here. We're on level 1, so obviously we're level 1. I will show you, if you hook the houses to each other and then to the path, it helps not clog up the road. Later on when this road gets busy, you want the bots to come over here and drop off their resources rather than go on the main path, because this might be heavily used. And actually it's not going to be because I put it too close to this rock and it won't go around here. But that's okay, because I'm probably going to go this way with it anyway. So it does help to plan out your route ahead of time, guys. I know we're probably going to go this way, and I didn't show you this in the tutorial, but you have a map. And it looks like there are some resources. You zoom in, you can kind of orientate yourself. Ooh, that might be a little far. So there are some resources out this way, just below those houses. So yeah, we are going to go that way. And it looks like there's some down below. Now I don't know if these are on this island. I think so, because I believe we're just in the beginning stages. We haven't gotten to the ships yet, so. Alright, so our houses are waiting for food, and I kind of watched a funny video the other day from the Colonel, and he was asking why robots need meat. And I don't know, because they do. Actually, my theory is that they are making biofuel, and that's why they need meat, and their preferred meat is sheep. So we're going to build a sheep farm so they can have their lamb chops. And they said, why do they need houses and things like that? Sheep need a lot of room. Yeah, this looks like a good spot. So why do they need houses? So they don't rust. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Because they don't want to rust. So they have to have a little house. And they want to be human. So the story fits, I think. Some people are saying, you know, it doesn't make sense. It makes perfect sense. They want to be human. So they're doing everything to be human. Okay, so the red dot means he's lacking energy, which he'll have here in just a second as soon as we finish the sheep farm. This means we have no sheep because I didn't tell them where to put the little sheepies. You have to kind of start from this box here. So we're going to go over here because there's not much we can put back here anyway. And the sheepies are very still. They don't move around much. They're quiet sheep. And we could probably do another row here. I like to leave this area open for different buildings, but I'm gonna go ahead and stick some over here. Okay, so we're at the max now, so that should give us plenty of food. Alright, what you can do also is, I have some logs right here. If I need energy, you can switch the production of the ship. I already have it, so it's just making energy, or you can move this slider to where you make logs or half and half. But I already have it on energy, so we'll just leave it there. Alright guys, they're building away, and if you look at your energy level here, production, the potential to produce is 3.3. The demand potential is 3. So it looks like we're going to need another house, or maybe 2. I kind of like to be conservative. We're gonna run out of room here pretty quick, so I'm gonna go ahead and expand right after we put this little path in. I always forget to change it. There we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and expand this way. Let's do that now because we are looking for lots of territory. And if you look up here, see how it kind of goes up the mountain? We don't want to go up the mountain. We want as much land as possible. So about there is probably as much land as we're going to get. Let's go there. I'm also going to put one down here because there's a lot of land over here that we can use. So we could go here, maybe. And that'll give us a few more trees also. Alright, we are going to go right here so that I can bring this down here if I have to. I'll go ahead and bring this out. And when we expanded this, it revealed coal and iron. I believe that's iron. Yeah, that's iron. Okay. So now we can go into this area over here. It looks like she's got plenty of these, but we don't have any more here, just one. So it's probably about time to think about a storage building because we want to store all of our goodies. I always, if I can, I try to make the biggest one possible. Just because you're going to need it. The small ones are nice if you're, you know, hurting for space, but I like the big ones. I'm going to go ahead and put it off of this road so that they don't clog up the main road. Just makes sense. Because who wants to make sense? Okay, so now it's showing a surplus. We could probably stand a little bit more, but we're going to leave it there for right now. And this is telling us that we need to tell it what to put there. So stone is way over there, but I know we're going to need some over here. So I used to put them kind of next to, and I still do somewhat, put them next to where they're being produced, but often they're not needed right there. They're needed on the other end of the island. So now I try to keep that in mind. Where do I think they're going to need to go rather than where they are currently? That helps a little bit. You run out of storage pretty fast, so you're going to end up building lots of storage buildings, and that just reminded me of something. I wonder if we could suggest making 2-level storage huts, like double-decker. That would save space. That's a good suggestion. I think I'm going to turn that one in. Alright, our little storage house is full. Our bots are sleeping because there's nothing for them to do right at the moment. So we are ready for the workshop. And this is where you get all your research done. And it's going to need constant resources all the time. So we need to put it in a place where it's not going to clog the roads. Okay, so when we expanded, we now see that we have coal down here and we have more stone. And we're going to need more stone. So I wanted to put the workshop here, but it doesn't fit. So I'm going to clear these trees out, and let me just make sure that it's going to fit here as well. Yeah, it should. So we're going to clear those trees out and then put it in our workshop. Okay, quick tip, guys. If you notice your bots are sleeping like all of mine are, there's a reason for that. If you click on the lumberjack hut here, you will see that it'll give you a little message right here that tells you he's sleeping because the outgoing resource queue is full. That means your storage bin is full, or there's no other building requesting resources right now, so he's just taking a big old nap. So what you need to do is either build something, which I am fixing to do right now. That's a southern term, fixin'. I'm fixing to do it. Or you can build yourself another storage facility. You like to have as many routes as possible. Okay, it went over that rock. Cool. That way you don't have road congestion, especially when you're in a narrow area like this. Let's throw our workshop in. Hopefully it will fit. Yes, perfect. Alright, so we're going to throw that in, and then I'll show you how do you do research. Okay guys, let's check out our research tree, but first I'm going to see what the objectives are. They are to build a small monument. So we've already know where the coal and the iron is, so it wants us to research construction 1, because you need that to build the monument. So if you build the workshop, you click on here, you go into research. This is all of our research, and you have different types: construction, mining, you know, all these different things here, and you have different levels. You start off with a 1, and then you upgrade to a 2, and so on. And what you can do, you don't have to research all of level 1 in order to upgrade to a level 2, and that'll be important later on when you get into the military, when you start making arrows and things like that. When you have to get to this fairly quickly, and you didn't have time to research some other things in level 1, you can go ahead and do that. You can still research level 1 if you're a level 2. Alright, so it wants construction 1, which is right here, so we're going to need this one. So we'll do that and let that run. Let the little busy bees get to busying. Okay guys, I am a toy short of a Happy Meal. I was wondering, why are my bots all sleeping? What is going on? This happens sometimes. You forget to build a crucial part of your colony here. We don't have a sawmill. They have to make planks, and there's no place to make planks, so I have to do that. And we're going to autosave first. Okay, so this is not ideal where I have to place this. You want to put it as close to your lumberjack as possible, which I cannot do because the trees are in the way. So that sort of thing, you know, that happens. So those are challenges you just got to work around and try to do the best you can with planning. Okay guys, I think we're going to end this video here for today. Thank you all so much for joining me. This is such a fun little game. I appreciate y'all being here, and I hope to see you in the next one.